Welcome to the Paris District Rural Transportation Improvement Program public meeting for the 2021 through 2024 program. My name is Dan Perry and I'm the Director of Transportation Planning and Development for TxDOT's Paris District. We're here today to go over the projects to be included in the upcoming 2021 through 2024 rural TIP. Today, we will go over the counties in the district and all the roads under the district's care. We will also review the basics of what the rural TIP is and why it is important for you to be here with us today. We will explain how the projects included in the program are selected and classified in order to make the most of the program. Once you have an understanding of all this, you will have the opportunity to review all the projects in the Paris District as included in the 2021 through 2024 program, both the big projects and the small supporting projects. We will also go over funding, answering questions on where does the money come from to pay for these projects and how does it get distributed. Lastly, we will outline all the options you have to comment on these projects and their priority. Due to the current restrictions on holding public meetings, this is a pre-recorded presentation. You will have the opportunity to make comments about the rural TIP through email and traditional mail. Instructions for making comments and asking questions will be provided at the end of the presentation. We appreciate everyone that has taken time to view this presentation. Yours is an important voice in helping to plan future transportation projects in the Paris District. As such, we want to make sure that you and your family stay as safe as possible while traveling. Distracted driving continues to be a problem in Texas, and current data indicates that drivers are not changing their behaviors. So TxDOT wants to raise awareness on the dangers of distracted driving by encouraging Texans to put away their cell phones while driving. The Paris District includes all the counties shown in the map. Projects included in the 2021 through 2024 rural TIP are located in Grayson, Fannin, Lamar, Red River, Hunt, Rains, Delta, Hopkins, and Franklin counties. The Rural Transportation Improvement Program is a list of local projects to be funded in a TxDOT district over the next 4 years. This means that all projects included in the list are expected to be underway within 4 years following its approval. These are the projects you can expect to go to contract in the near future. It is multimodal, which means that it can include projects relating to highways, bicycle and pedestrian facilities, transit services, and freight projects, as well as the preliminary studies used to define those projects. The rural TIP is meant to show regional agreement on the need and priority of transportation projects, so all parties involved can be sure that they are making the best investment for the community. It is also expected to be consistent with projects and objectives included in the regional long-range transportation plans to ensure that all agencies are working towards the same goal. The rural TIP is part of the Statewide Transportation Improvement Program, or STIP. Because the program's rules are established by federal law, no project can receive federal funding unless it's listed in the rural TIP. It is important for you to participate because funding secured by this process is intended to address your community's most immediate needs. By providing comments on the priority of the projects included, you're helping us to identify regional priorities. By reviewing the entire program in a single meeting, you are 1, having a regional impact, 2, helping us to be more effective with your money, and 3, ensuring that we are investing where we should. Rural transportation organizations, metropolitan planning organizations, and local governments are responsible for selecting projects within their boundaries. TxDOT, through the district office, is responsible for selecting all projects relating to the state transportation system and other national highways. This includes interstates, state and U.S. highways, but most importantly, this can also include farm-to-market roads you use every day. The projects you will review today should respond to local needs. It is our responsibility to provide you with the opportunity to provide input on which projects should be advanced. Once projects have been defined, they are evaluated according to their scale and classified according to the funding they require as well as their potential impact. Big projects are categorized as regionally significant projects and are included as standalone items. For example, building a new bridge over a river or converting a 2-lane highway to a 4-lane highway. To simplify this budgeting and planning process, small projects are lumped together into 11 separate subcategories referred to as grouped projects. Grouped projects include things like preventative maintenance, landscaping, safety lighting, or new bicycle and pedestrian facilities. This grouping practice facilitates the federal funding of smaller projects, for example, the pavement repair or resurfacing of an FM road. The table shows the details of projects included in the 2021 through 2024 rural TIP for Lamar, Red River, and Delta counties. These counties are served by TxDOT's Paris area office. Going through the list, you can see projects that we have. The first is a overlay project, which is a resurfacing project at Loop 286 and US 271 South in Paris. Also in Lamar County, we have bridge rehabilitation work on a bridge at 2nd Street, Cane Creek in Roxton. We have a bridge replacement project on County Road 15070 over Branch of Cuthand Creek. Coming up next are two projects we have that will widen US 271 from State Loop 286 in Paris through Pattonville to the Red River County line in Deepwater. The next two are projects on US 82 to widen from 2 to 4 lanes from the Fannin County line in Honey Grove east to Loop 286 in Paris. Next projects are on US 271 to overlay the north portion of the highway in Lamar County from US 82, which is Loop 286, north to the state line in Oklahoma. The next project is a bridge replacement project on County Road 26 through 21 at Morrison Creek, and another bridge replacement project on County Road 1630 at Little Sandy Creek. The next projects are in Red River County. These include an overlay on US 271 from State Highway 37 in Pagoda to the Franklin County line. The next two projects are bridge replacement projects in the city of Clarksville on Delaware Creek at Church Street, Cedar, and Locust Street. The next project, two projects there listed, are a overlay project, which is resurfacing on State Highway 37 from Oklahoma at the Red River south to US 82, which is the north loop in Clarksville. The next project is a continuation of projects above that will widen US 271 from 2 to 4 lanes in Red River County from the Lamar County line in Deeport to Business 271D in Pagoda. Next project listed is a 2R rehabilitation, which is a reconstruction of an existing roadway. This is on FM 2120 in Red River County from FM 2573 to County Road 2235. A reconstruction of FM 1487 from FM 910 to FM 412. And then the reconstruction of FM 910, which is the short piece there coming off of FM 1487 to the end of state maintenance. The next projects are in Delta County. There's a rehabilitation, which is a reconstruction of the existing FM 64 from FM 128 to FM 1532. We have 3 bridge replacement projects. One of them is the first one is on County Road 2130 at Branch of Johns Creek. Next one is County Road 3440 at Jennings Creek. And then we have an FM 2068 bridge replacement at the East Fork of Jennings Creek. The next project is another rehabilitation on County Road 2675 from the Lamar County line to FM 128. And these next projects are for overlays in and around the city of Cooper on State Highway 24 from FM 64 to east of Business 24, from Business 24 to State Highway 19 and then down 19 from 24, State Highway 24 to just east of FM 198. This table shows the details of projects included in the 2021 through 2024 rural tip for Hunt and Rains counties. These counties are served by TxDOT's Greenville area office. The first project shown is a bridge replacement project on FM 499 at Lynn Creek. Then we have a rehabilitation, which is the reconstructing of an existing highway, FM 903 from US 380 to 1620, FM 1569 south leg. We have two bridge replacement projects next, which are on County Road 1031 at Hickory Creek Tributary and on 224 west of Commerce at the South Sulphur River. We have overlay projects on Business 69D from 34 south to 69 in Greenville, and then on 34 there in Greenville from Spur 302 to Crockett Street. The next three projects are bridge replacement projects at County Road 922 at East Caddo Creek. There are two bridges there that are close together, so they're designated at 922-1 and 922-2. And then we have another bridge replacement project at County Road 1032 at Hickory Creek as well. This overlay that's listed next is a part of the overlays listed above in the city of Greenville on Spur 302 from State Highway 34 to FM 499. Then we have a bridge maintenance project on I-30 at FM 1903, where we will do some upgrades there at the existing bridge at that overpass. Next, we have a project on FM 1570 and I-30, which will reconstruct the overpass and the approaches at I-30. We will take I-30 over 1570, shifting it a little bit further east and reconfiguring that overpass to where it can ultimately carry 6 lanes of traffic on Interstate 30. Next are additional overlay projects in the city of Greenville on Spur 302 from FM 499 to I-30, and then from US 69 to State Highway 34. Next, we have additional overpass structures on I-30 that will reconstruct FM 36, FM 1565, and County Road 2509, also called County Road 2511. They intersect there at the same location, I-30. Those, like the overpass projects on 1903, will widen 30, carrying them over and make them where they can ultimately carry 6 lanes of traffic on I-30. Next, we have a bridge replacement project at County Road 25, and then we have a series of rehabilitation projects, which, like I've explained before, that's where we take the existing roadway and we rebuild it to get it back into good shape. First is on FM 2649 from I-30 to FM 1567. Then on FM 1563 from FM 2655 to State Highway 50. On FM 2655 to from State Highway 11 to FM 1563. And then the next one is actually in Rains County on FM 275. This project will do a reconstruction or rehabilitation of the existing highway from State Highway 19 up to FM 514, but we'll also replace the Lake Fork Creek Bridge in that segment as well. Those are shown as 2 separate lines because it's 2 separate funding sources. But that project will happen together as one project, both the bridge and the rehabilitation of the highway. Then we have another bridge project, County Road 1495 at Woodbury Creek. This table shows the details of projects included on the 2021 through 2024 rural tip for Grayson and Fannin counties. These counties are served by TxDOT's Sherman area office. The first project shown is on US 69 at the Red River, north of Denison. As bridge maintenance, we are replacing the existing bridge rail. We're going to upgrade that bridge rail there over the river. Next project is a rehabilitation project on FM 1753 from FM 120 to FM 1897. The next project is for concrete pavement repair on US 75 in Grayson County. It's shown as various locations. On a project like this, we have a pretty good idea where these repairs need to take place, but we're giving ourselves a little bit of latitude. So if additional areas arise, then we're able to go out and fix those as well. The next project is a bridge replacement project on Yellow Bridge Road at the branch of Pilot Grove Creek. We have another bridge replacement project at South Travis Street and Sherman at Post Oak Creek. The next project shown is a new location highway that will extend from County Road 60 at the Collin-Denton County line north to FM 121 west of Gunner. The next project shown is another concrete pavement repair on US 75, various locations. Next project shown is a new location project on FM 121 from Cates Road to US 75. The next is another new location on FM 902 at 75 to realign the highway there east of Highway 5. The next project is another new location on FM 902 at FM 902 Joe Bob Lane over to State Highway 11. The next project is a new frontage road project on US 82 in the western part of the county at 377 to Shawnee Trail to extend those existing frontage roads. There's another US 75 concrete pavement repair, various locations there as well. We have to fund a significant amount of pavement repair every year on US 75 in Grayson County. If you're familiar with the area, you know that that concrete pavement has lived a long life, and we are spending a significant amount of money to repair it annually. The next project shown is a bridge replacement project on US 82 at Post Oak Creek. We are pulling one in the westbound and in the eastbound lanes of US 82. Next project is an overlay project, which is resurfacing on US 69. That goes from State Highway 11 and 69 in Whitewright, where there's a dual designated, about 750 feet north. The next project on State Highway 160 is just a different leg off of that same intersection that runs 600 feet south from the State Highway 11 US 69 intersection. This project, these next two projects are related to the same piece that we're going to let all together. They're both from FM 697 to 2729, and then on down to US 69 and State Highway 160 there in Whitewright. And then the last leg of that project is an overlay project on US 69 from the 1169 intersection over to the Fannin County line. The next project is another rehabilitation project on FM 121 from Van Alstyne east to State Highway 160. That's at State Highway 5 east of 160. Next project is a bridge replacement project on Farmington Road at Choctaw Creek, and then a bridge replacement at Lynch Road at Draw Creek, another bridge replacement project on Enterprise Road at the Harris Creek Tributary, and then an overlay project at various locations on US 75, which will tie in a lot of the repaired pavement to the what we call flexible pavement, which is the asphalt pavement, to overlay that and get that back in good shape. The next project we're showing is a widening of US 75 from south end there at the Collin County line north to FM 902. That'll widen 75 from 4 to 6 lanes coming out of Collin County and the DFW Metroplex. Next project is a bridge replacement project at an otherwise unnamed county road, but it's there. It's South Maid Road at Elba Creek. That's how it's listed in our system. That'll be refined closer as we get closer to time on that. The next project is a 3R rehabilitation, the reconstruction of existing highway. It's on FM 1552 from State Highway 78 to the end of May. And then another bridge replacement project, County Road 3315 at Allen Creek. This project is in Fannin County. As the next several projects are in Fannin County. We have a bridge replacement at County Road 3810 at Loring Creek, Tributary. And another rehabilitation project on FM 100 from 82 there in Honey Grove north to FM 2260. And then a short leg of that same project it's called State Highway 34, where the road designation changes at 82 south to State Highway 56 on the square in Honey Grove. The next project is a bridge replacement project at County Road 3210 at Bullard Creek. Then we have a series of rehabilitation projects at FM 271. This goes from State Highway 78 down to Park Road 24, down further to FM 68. The next is on FM 274 from 1753 to 3321, and then over to State Highway 78. This table shows details of projects included in the 2021 through 2024 rural tip for Hopkins and Franklin counties. These counties are served by TxDOT's Sulphur Springs area office. The first projects shown are in Hopkins County. The first is a bridge maintenance project on I-30 at Riley Creek, Lindley Creek, and Elm Creek. And then the next is at State Highway 154 at Rock Creek Relief, number 1. And at Caney Creek, the branch between that and Draw and Elaine's Creek. Those bridge maintenance projects are rail upgrades, bridge rail upgrades, and safety end treatments for the rail that go over the next 3 projects are mill and overlay projects on I-30 from Loop 301 in Sulphur Springs east through Caney Creek to the Franklin County line, and then all the way to the Titus County line through Franklin County. These will remove the existing pavement that's there on the main lines of I-30 and replace it with new pavement surfacing. Next project shown is on FM 71 in northern Hopkins County from FM 3236 over to FM 69 South in Sulphur Bluff. Next project is a bridge replacement project on County Road 4712 at Crooks Creek Tributary. The next project shown is a rehabilitation project on FM 1536 from State Highway 19 to FM 71. And then another series of bridge projects. First is on County Road 3545 at Mitchell Creek Tributary. County Road 1152, Pipeline Road at Town Branch, there on the east side of Sulphur Springs. County Road 4767 at North Caney Creek Tributary. And at County Road 4714 at Crooks Creek. And then at County Road 1138 at Turkey Creek, County Road 1137 at Mitcham Creek. And guess we do a lot of bridge replacement projects in Parish District, and many of them are on county roads. We have a great partnership with the federal government, with the counties, that allows us to use federal government money or federal spending in Category 6 to replace county road bridges. And counties, all 9 of our counties have been great partners in doing that type of work. The next project shown is on State Highway 11 from, on State Highway 19 from State Highway 11 south to the Rains County line. That will reconstruct a large portion of that roadway in that Super 2 section, in that area where we have alternating passing lanes. It'll reconstruct that, build it up, and then overlay it, which will place a new asphalt surface over the top to smooth that road out and get it in good shape. Next 2 projects from Franklin County. First one's on US 270 from Franklin County line to Titus County line. If you'll recall, we're also overlaying on 270 Red Pagoda south to the Franklin County line. This will pick up that same work at the same time and carry it all the way to the Titus County line there at the Sulphur River bridges. The next project is an overlay on FM 71 in Franklin County from where 71 splits to the US 67 line there. That will handle that. That's a list of the projects we have in our 2021 through 2024 rural TIP. The rural TIP functions as a budget list for the district. As such, it's fiscally constrained. Like the budget of a household, the rural TIP has to be realistic about the amount of money available to cover all needs. Frequently, we identify more improvements than we have the money to implement. This means prioritizing according to those items that are most necessary. So we've discussed the list, but where does the money come from? Well, funds can come from three main sources. The first is the federal government through the establishment of the Moving Ahead for Progress in the 21st Century Act, or MAP 21. The federal government allocates these funds through the processes established by the Federal Highway and Transit Administrations. The second main source is from TxDOT. Like the federal government, we also allocate a section of our budget for these projects through the Unified Transportation Program's 12 funding categories. And the third source is from local governments. Once the need has been identified and the amount of federal monies has been defined, the rural TIP helps local governments assess the funding requirements to match those of the federal and state government and their capacity to meet them. Now, after you review and comment on these projects, what's next? The timeline above illustrates the rural TIP process and where we are right now. Once your comments have been collected and considered, if necessary, the districts will provide TxDOT with the revised rural TIP for approval and integration into the statewide document. The statewide transportation improvement program is built from the TIP of the 25 districts in the state, as well as the transportation programs from all the MPOs. The timeline above shows where the rural TIP process fits into this larger effort. Once the TIP is approved by the federal government, everyone's projects are funded and become one step closer to getting on the ground. Now that you're familiar with the program, we want to hear what you think. Go ahead and email or mail comments to us at the addresses shown here on this slide. Comments must be postmarked or otherwise received by Friday, June 12th, 2020. Make sure to send your comments before that date. If after today you would like more information or access to this presentation, feel free to email or call Stacy Taylor at stacy.taylor@txdot.gov or call 903-737-9255. Thank you for participating in this important process.